Marvel's Spider-Man has officially released for the PC sooner than I expected, and of course later this year we can look forward to Miles Morales releasing for PC players. While I've unfortunately not been able to play the PC version of the game due to not owning the proper hardware for gaming, it's been really interesting seeing how the game plays on the hardware through videos and screenshots, and what modders have been capable of so far. In this video I wanted to share 5 of my personal favorite mods so far, all featured on Nexus Mods, and in this video I won't be just choosing suit mods, but others such as character swaps and gameplay change. But eventually I will make a video sharing my top 5 favorite suit mods once more are added to the game and the mods become even better over time. Also, this list will be in no particular order, just 5 mods that I find cool, and the link to all these mods will be provided in the description below. Beginning with 2 honorable mentions, one being a mod that replaces some flags around the city with the flag of Ukraine, and I'm not sure which flags this replaces. I think this is a minor change to include, but with the greater cause, and this is one of those examples of things around the city that can be changed to differentiate the player's experience, and overall this is a good thing to include in the game. The second honorable mention being a last minute addition to this video because I just found it prior to recording this video, the human spider suit. You might be thinking to yourself, how could I include such a suit in an honorable mention? It's one of the best Spider-Man costumes and we've only seen this in one Spider-Man game on console. But my reasoning for that is because this is a work in progress. I think if this was the final 100% accurate edition, then it would make the top 5, and it's probably going to make my top 5 suits video once more get into the game. Starting the list off, one of my favorite mods so far is the black and red advanced suit. So far a lot of the suit mods have only been palette swaps or enhancements to existing costumes, so while I am eager to see what the future holds for suit mods, I think this is one of the best so far. Longtime viewers will know that I prefer red and black on a Spider-Man costume, and along with the white spider, this is one of the best looking suits I've seen, and makes the advanced suit almost look like a brand new suit with the recoloring of red too. Next is some of the weather mods or texture mods featured in the city. I can't narrow down exactly which one to include in this list, but I do like the overcast New York mod, along with the Spider-Man noir setting, basically making the game black and white, and there's also settings available that make the game similar to the Raimi posters. I do believe I mentioned weather mods in my wishlist video prior to the game releasing, and having the ability to now not only change the weather, but the way the game looks is also extremely cool. The third mod I've enjoyed seeing so far is the ability to play as Stan Lee. Of course, Stan Lee was featured in the game, so it is easy to mod him in due to there already being a character model, and aside from playing as the man responsible for the creation of so many Marvel characters, this mod takes me back to the glory days of the Amazing Spider-Man game, where the player could play as Stan with him voicing and using the abilities of Spider-Man. There are multiple Stan Lee mods featured throughout Nexus Mods, but my personal favorite has to be the Stan Lee in a suit, considering this is how the player was in the Amazing Spider-Man game, and it takes me back to those days. While the symbiote story is being adapted in Spider-Man 2 and has been teased since the ending of the first game, the one thing missing from Spider-Man's suit selection was the iconic black suits. But thanks to modding, players can now use the symbiote, and that's why my 4th favorite mod so far has been the Spider-Man 3 suit. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the most requested suit come next game. I think it already is, and while it isn't perfect yet considering the mods don't feature the Spider-Man 3 logos, it's still great and is basically early access until Spider-Man 2 releases. I could also include the classic symbiote mod in this spot, as these are both iconic black suits, and if modding can make these costumes look great just as reshades, I can't wait to see the actual thing come next game. And lastly, my 5th favorite mod so far in Marvel Spider-Man for the PC has to be Level Select. While this isn't the same style of Level Select seen in Miles Morales or previous Spider-Man games, this is basically an unofficial Level Select due to the mod including save files that the user can import, similar to what I've been doing while playing Spider-Man 2 a few months ago. This was one of the features lacking from Marvel Spider-Man, and while New Game Plus is great, I don't always want to replay the entire story up until a certain point to get to where I want, and with this mod it allows players to start exactly where they would like. I think there's many more great mods to come, but considering the game just released for PC, these are my top 5 favorites so far. It's unfortunate that I have yet to play the game on PC, but hopefully in the future I'll be able to use some of these mods and more. I think a perfect mod of the Alex Ross suit would convince me to buy a gaming PC. So let me know what you all think. What are your thoughts on these mods so far? Which is your favorite from my video, and do you have a personal favorite that I didn't include? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, hit that like button, and I will see you guys again in my next video.